What's good, YouTube? It's your boy, Hoodie Rose, aka King Rose, back again, once again, with another video classic. And today, people, we're gonna talk about the Warriors. Um, Steph, he's been missing. Steph down. He rolled his ankle, looked it pretty bad. He ain't been playing. Your boy, Draymond. Well, my boy Draymond, because don't nobody like Draymond except me. It seemed like. My boy Draymond, he been down, so I'm really looking at it from the standpoint of this, right? I'm seeing Omri Caspi, and I had questions, I had doubts about Caspi, but Caspi, I remember back in Sacramento, he was good for, a good, 15-7, 15-8. So Omri Caspi, I think, is a great addition. When you talk about him being able to shoot the ball and rebound and just being versatile, he can play. Really, you can say like the 2, 3, or the 4 in the Warriors offense. Another honorable mention, I have to shout out Jordan Bell, the rookie from Oregon. Now, I knew Jordan Bell was good back in college, but it's always kind of hard to gauge the talent in rookies or just young guys, because with them young guys, like the young guys, their game is predicated a lot of times on whatever their skill set is. So if he's a good shooter, 9 times out of 10, that's what he's gonna be in the league. He's gonna be a shooter. If he's a rebounder, shot blocker, if he's a creator, whatever his badges are, whatever his archetype is, that's pretty much what his skill set's gonna be. And for Jordan Bell, he was like a defensive beast. He was athletic. So now I'm watching the game, and like I gotta give Jordan Bell a lot of credit because he's starting for a 73-9 team, a defending champion. Like, what I'm saying? I love the development of the young players. Period. Like, for me, honestly, like Popovich probably been like the first guy that played like young players on good teams and really got the most out of them. Like when I think about DeJounte Murray, Kyle Anderson, for the most part, like Popovich is a guy who, like Jonathan Simmons, will play a young guy against a great team and watch the young guy thrive. You know what I'm saying? Now, we all know like weak teams, Phoenix, Miami, Philadelphia, teams like that. Like if they draft a young player and they expect this player to play a certain position, he's going to play that position. But which is why I kind of feel like Sacramento. Like Sacramento, y'all lacking. Like it's like even when Sacramento do something good, they do something stupid. Like why would you go through the fact of, remodeling your team, you getting rid of Boogie, you do all these things, and then you go ahead and draft like De'Aaron Fox. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like honestly, I would have De'Aaron Fox and Boogie probably would have been a great combination. But then you come over and you say, give me Zach Randolph, give me George Hill, give me Vince Carter. With your young players you got over there, Buddy Hield. It's like, what clock is they getting if you... I'm off them, okay? The Kings suck ass Kings, okay? That's all we can say about them. But, Quinn Cook from Duke. I think Quinn Cook was a part of the team with Jahlil Okafor that won the championship. Or if he won with Jahlil Okafor, he probably played with Brandon Ingram. Shout out to Brandon Ingram, too, because Brandon Ingram has definitely been stepping it up, lighting it up, doing his thing. But when I talk about Quinn Cook, solid. Very solid. I like him. You know what I'm saying? He can run the offense. He can knock down shots. Solid rookie. But the biggest nod to me through all this has to be to Kevin Durant, Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson, you are the X factor for the Warriors to go back-to-back and to win the third title. Let's be honest, okay? First title that the Warriors won, thank you, Iguodala. He was able to be like that fourth star. He was able to beat Kevin Durant when they really kind of needed him to against LeBron in 2015. Now, when we talk about last year, the reason why, like, let's just be real. The reason why the Cavs really wasn't fucking with us, you know what I'm saying? Draymond was doing his thing, Klay was doing his thing, but the real reason why they wasn't fucking with us was because Steph Curry was on the verge of averaging a triple double, and nobody can stop Kevin Durant. So with those two things being the same possibility of what's going to happen in these finals, we need Klay Thompson. And Klay Thompson, my baby, you've been showing up. You've been showing up, you've been showing out, you've been doing your thing. Klay Thompson, as long as Klay Thompson maintains this rhythm, and I love what Curry's doing, because what's Curry doing? Curry's resting Steph Curry. Okay, Curry did, roll his ankle. He did pop, he did do a little bit to that ankle, so I understand that. So I understand the sit down in that aspect. But, that's good rest for Curry. Same thing with KD. When KD was rested earlier in the season, that was good rest for KD. Draymond's getting rest now. Now, what we got to understand and realize about the Warriors is that we're not LeBron, okay? LeBron James is doing the unthinkable. He's going to all these fucking finals and not getting hurt, staying in great shape. Salute LeBron. But we're not LeBron. Curry, Durant, Draymond, Klay, we didn't already had injuries. LeBron never had injuries. So we didn't already had injuries. We didn't already came out the gate. We didn't already establish. We didn't already solidify the fact that we had injuries. So, to be honest with you, the Warriors don't need the number 1 seed because the Rockets, as good as y'all looking, OKC, Minnesota, San Antonio, as good as y'all looking, those 3-4 teams that I just named, they're going to take each other out. So we could literally be a 5th seed, watch those niggas battle each other, and we good. You know what I'm saying? We good. We going to the finals regardless. Because at the end of the day, none of those teams besides OKC, but I'm not to the belief that OKC can beat a San Antonio or Houston in the playoff series. They could probably beat every other team because of talent. Russ, PG, Steven Adams, Melo. But they're not beating the San Antonio Spurs because the Spurs are too solid. Every turnover that PG, Melo, and Russell made, the Spurs are scoring. So, for me, that's a detriment to OKC. Houston, they get up and down the court so fast, every turnover that Russell, PG, Melo make might fuck around turn into a 3. And then we know James Harden and Chris Paul got work, so they going to work the fuck out. Now, I do feel like if they play Minnesota, they got to up on Minnesota. They got the ups on Minnesota because, like I said, they're a little bit younger. And then the star power with Russell abusing Teague and then Cat. I don't think Cat's going to abuse anybody. I think Cat going to get numbers. Like I said in my video with Cat Joel. Cat is a great player. Cat get great numbers, but Cat's impact in the game, he's a little quiet to me. You know what I'm saying? That's just in my opinion. He's a baller. He cold, but he's a little quiet. Certain players, when they out there, it's like, I'm going to get a block if you come at me on that bullshit. And really, I might get a quadruple double if you keep coming at me on some bullshit. Hence LeBron, hence Embiid, hence KD, hence Kawhi, hence James Harden. Hell, hence Russell Westbrook. Hence. But I'm really impressed. We on an 11-game win streak without Curry, without our playmaker, without our pacemaker, without the heart and soul of the squad, without our leader. And Draymond just came back. And I want to shout out those Lakers because what am I seeing? I'm seeing Lonzo Ball more and more get more and more comfortable, more and more in tune, more and more in depth, more and more suitable for his position. And I'm feeling like Lonzo Ball by the end of the season might be at like a 15, 8, and 8. And you're going to be like, wow, Lonzo had a great first year throughout all the adversity. So, with that being said, you guys, I just kind of want to wrap this up. We already know the Warriors most likely going to the finals. But I haven't talked about the Warriors a lot this year, you guys. But that's simply because I am a Paul George fan. I am a Carmelo Anthony fan. As far as LeBron James goes this year, like LeBron got 5 losses. So honestly, me hating on LeBron this year, it's kind of like it's no need to. You know what I'm saying? Like when you talk about the great Kobe and his retirement of 8-24, we talk about 5 rings, 2 losses, and people want to say like Kobe was overrated. He was just like Jordan. He was just a copy of Jordan, like we've seen Kobe before. It was Jordan, and that's cool. Like it's cool to say that, but Kobe won 5 rings, lost twice. He won 3 with Shaq, 2 without him when people said he couldn't do it. LeBron James gonna get 2 jersey numbers too, and I respect LeBron because of the fact that LeBron James social activism, the heart that LeBron James has, and the person that LeBron James is. And I think just because of that personality, his teams are built the way they are with all these goddamn stars, and he already fucking great. That's what agitates me with LeBron. Like, you already fucking great, nigga. Like, as much as I hate LeBron, you probably the second greatest player of all time. He probably is. But I just don't like the way he go about shit with his big heart, with his emotions. But I do gotta be. I watched a video on his uninterrupted YouTube channel yesterday about "Long Live the King," and it just kind of solidified more about why I like LeBron for real, for real. And I'm gonna be like the biggest LeBron James fan once he retires. But that's it, you guys. I ain't gonna keep talking shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the Warriors. 11-game win streak. KD, MVP candidate. They need to throw that man up there. LeBron James, definitely MVP candidate. James Harden, definitely. But it need to be James, LeBron, KD, Kyrie, and Giannis. I feel like everybody giving Giannis a big nod this year, but not yet. Like, Giannis still got a couple more years before I say MVP. Like, when LeBron James truly fall down, that's when Giannis can rise up. Like, nobody can be MVP in LeBron's conference if you're not better or beating LeBron. But that's it, you guys, you know.